This is my current camera stand, which uses a depleted 18-volt battery pack. I like it because it's a very simple, cheap, and practical solution as a camera stand. It served its purpose well, but now I want to see if I can come up with a lighter and sturdier solution made of PVC. I'll show you what I came up with next. Here's a rough draft of how I want to build the tripod using 3/4 inch PVC. This is most of the PVC parts needed for this build. The number of PVC parts are minimal, and what you see here was recycled from an old project I dismantled. What's missing are rubber feet and also a cap which my camera will mount to. I'll be reaming one of the directions of this four-way, so the two legs on either side of this joint can be connected by the same PVC pipe. This allows the two legs to move in concert with each other, making it a little easier to set up or store away the tripod. I have all the pieces cleaned up, cut to length, and they're ready to be assembled into the tripod. This first assembly is going to be a test fit to confirm everything fits as planned, but I also need to create some guide channels to limit how far the legs can open and close. Before I go any further, I want to screw most of the joints in place so the parts that need to be aligned don't move out of alignment. I'm using flathead stainless steel screws. Only one per connection should be fine since none of the joints will support excessive weight. It's kinda nice that the joints were all pre-drilled from the previous project, so the pre-drilling process now is basically drilling through only the pipe. The hole I'm drilling while the tripod is open is the hole for a screw that will prevent the tripod from opening beyond this point. The hole in the joint has to be small enough to hold the screw securely, but later on I'll remove the outer legs so I can make the hole in the inner pipe slightly larger. This second hole I'm drilling, now while the tripod is closed to a flat position, is the other extent of how far the outer legs can move. I'm drilling through the same hole I drilled earlier in the joint, but the location of the inner pipe is different because it has moved since I now moved the outer legs to the closed position. Now that I have both extents of the leg positions marked by drilled holes in the inner PVC pipe, I can remove the legs to create the channel cutout. I'm going to add some markings to help me with drilling. It'll help me keep a straight line, as well as not go past the two ends of the slot as I make the slot wider with larger drill bits. Besides, slightly off should be okay since the slot only controls how far the tripod opens and closes. I'm scribing a shallow slit to help keep the drill bit in place while I drill the holes. The drill bit is the same one I used to drill through the joint and pipe. I'll drill the series of holes as close together as I can, then trim away the shavings still attached. After that, starting with the middle, I'll drill and pry back and forth in the direction of the slot to make the series of holes combine together to form the slot. I'll clean the shavings off again, and now you can see the slot is starting to take shape. I'm now using a slightly larger drill bit to widen the slot. Now that I have a slot to work with, it's getting easier to sculpt it with the larger drill bit. When test fitting a screw in the slot, the fit is still a little too snug, so I'll continue with another slightly larger bit. There's not much effort needed at all with this drill bit, and the sides of the slot are a lot smoother. The screw fits nicely in the slot. Loose is fine, it's more the endpoints that matter. With the slot completed, I'll reassemble the tripod and test its opening and closing to see if the slot needs any fine-tuning. These are the last of the small pieces that need to be mounted. I found the rubber feet at the hardware store, and luckily they're a perfect fit over the 3/4 inch PVC pipe. The rubber is soft and grippy, so it's perfect for a tripod. A plug atop the 45-degree coupler is where the camera mount goes. I drilled a hole through the plug through which the 1/4 inch by 20 bolt goes, holding the camera mount in place. I'm going to Loctite the bolt to the camera mount since I don't usually need to change mounts. If another type of mount is needed, I can just as easily get another plug to attach that mount to. For how simple this PVC project was to build, it's a very useful piece of equipment for me. I use my smartphone camera for content creation on a weekly basis and feel this new tripod makes a good replacement for my previous stand. Although this tripod's footprint is large, this adds to the stability of it. The 3-legged design is a lot better on uneven surfaces, and the new rubber feet should work well to prevent it from sliding around on hard surfaces. Time will tell how well this tripod will work for me. I hope this project adds to your inventory of photography equipment. Leave your questions and comments in the comment section below. That's all I have for now, and I'll catch you in the next video.